Hello everybody, welcome back again to a book review. Today we're going to continue the Unseen series books of Patrick Meilon. And today we're going to check out the Unseen Olympic, also known of course as the Old Reliable. Quick side note, I made this logo myself. I hope you liked it, or I hope you like it. Normally my thumbnails are made by Yamuna Skybet, but Orangeman Sky, you may know him as Orangeman Skybet, but I wanted to try to make one of my thumbnails myself. So again, I hope you like it, and let's get into this book review. So this book has 6 chapters. It begins with Best Laid Plans, World's Largest, Loss of a Sister, For King and Country, Roaring Twenties, and The Endgame. So let's first begin with her best laid plans. In that time, of course, early 1910, the White Star Line, of course, had the amazing Big Four, like the Celtic, the Cedric, the Baltic, and the Adriatic. Of course, they were amazing ships to sail on. But of course, the competition came of the Cunard line, and they of course began with building the Lusitania and the Mauretania, and of course, they were launched and they were then the biggest ship. So the White Star Line was like, you know what, we got to step up our game. We have to build some new ships, and of course, then you have the Olympic class liners. So the first chapter talks about then her building, her launching, her interiors. So actually, like I said, building, launching, interiors. That's what you get in the first chapter. And now we move on to chapter number 2, the world's largest. Of course, when the Olympic was launched and completed and fitted out, she was indeed the largest for a time. Until, of course, the Titanic came out and was fitted, launched. But before that, it was Olympics' time to shine. What you get in this chapter is then, of course, the accident also with the Hawk, her sea trials, her maiden voyage, how in 1911 and the early stages of 1912, how her voyages were, her maiden voyage. Of course, also some accounts of people on board. So it's a plenty detailed chapter, and of course again you get the unseen pictures. That's what I'm trying to say. So that is chapter 2. And then, of course, we move on to chapter 3, Loss of a Sister. And this means, of course, the loss of the RMS Titanic's and her sinking, and what happened during that night, and what Olympic was doing, and what happened after the sinking of the Titanic. Of course, the extra lifeboats and the extra precautions that would have happened after the sad demise of the Titanic. So, and for the rest of that chapter, you have a little bit postcards of the Olympic, art of the Olympic, some postcards of the Titanic. So that is chapter 3. And then you have chapter 4, For King and Country, and that talks about the First World War, how she Britannic at the beginning was launched, and the Britannic became a hospital ship, and that you had Olympic that firstly was painted like that dark gray, and later in her career of the war that she became a troop ship, and then also known as the HMT Olympic. What you get as for photos is a little bit of other ocean liners, how they went into the war. And funnily enough, you also have a picture of the Kronprinzessin Cecile, the German liner, disguised as the Olympic in order to evade capture by British warship. Warships. So that's a fun picture, or interesting picture. You of course also have the story of the Olympic, how she rammed the infamous U-boat. How she rammed the U-boat. So, and for the rest, it talks about the rest of her trooping voyages and later the sinking of the HMS Britannic. So that is what you get in this chapter. And now we move on to chapter number 5, The Roaring Twenties. Yes, very nice. No, just joking. But here it talks about, like I said, the Roaring Twenties, and you see some pictures of the Olympic with her extra lifeboats, and the voyages of the Olympic in the 1920s. But of course, you also would have had bigger ships at the end, like the new Cunard liner Berengaria, and the Bismarck, and the Homeric, also known as the ex-German Columbus. So and the Majestic, which was again the ex-Bismarck. So bigger ships would come, and sadly that meant for Olympic the end. So again, you have some amazing pictures of then those bigger ships like the Berengaria, Majestic. And you can of course then see the size difference between those ships and then for them the small Olympic. So like I said, the end of the Olympic would come. So that is sad. And now we move on to the final chapter called The End Game. In this chapter it talks a little bit of also again the bigger ships, then the Olympic, and her final voyage. How it went, and oh, actually no, I forgot that that she had one last voyage before the scrapping, that she rammed that Nantucket ship, and after that the repairs were too expensive, and that that White Star then decided like, hey, we're gonna scrap her. So then you see pictures of her and the Mauretania ready for their last voyage, and that she went to the scrapyard. So that's quite sad. And yeah, that is actually what I have to say for that chapter. It's also sad that she of course was then the only Olympic class of the three, but I think she had an amazing life, so I just wanted to say that. So yes, and that is again the end of a book review. I hope you guys liked the video. I think I will do the next installment of the Unseen series will be, I think, the Unseen Aquitania. So I hope you guys liked again this video. I hope you will buy the book for yourselves and you will read it. And as I always say, guys, if you have ocean liner friends who like ships, please show them my channel. I'm trying to reach 200 subs. So and also please leave in the comments what you thought of this video. If you your opinions, or if you have some requests or ideas, please show them in the comments. So I think I said it all. Guys, wherever you are, have a good night or day, and we will see each other on the next video. Goodbye.